I'll be doing a low impact workout with you today. So really take your time. Good, comfortable shoes laced up. You want room to move forward and backwards. You want to be able to have comfortable clothes on. Drink some water now before you start. And then I've got some 10, 5, and 2 pounds weights. I wish I had an 8. It's kind of nice to have that in between too sometimes for different kind of moves. So today we're going to be just taking our time warming up first, get our body going. This warm up will last about 2 to 3 minutes or 4. I've been walking around a little bit, so if you feel like you need to walk a little bit more, you can always just take your time, keep moving. Some of the moves we're going to be doing with light weights. So you'll want to take your time again, and we'll kind of slow it down during that time. So we're going to tap our toes ahead, just kind of getting our bodies warmed up at first, kind of getting the arms stretched out a little. Sometimes I feel tight when I first start, so I'll only swing my arms a little bit, and as I kind of get warmed up, I'll try to just reach them a little farther. So again, you kind of adjust to how you're feeling. Take your time, and then we'll do heel taps. So then you're just going to tap the heel ahead, just kind of bending the knee, tap that heel ahead. And already start thinking about tightening your abdominals up to kind of hold you up nice and straight, to help strengthen your core, to help your body feel a little stronger. Great. Now we're going to tap to the side. So again, just nice and easy. Bend your knees a little bit. So don't keep it real stiff. Kind of bend the knees. Pulling your stomach in as you're doing it. Great. You can kind of bring it back stronger if you'd like. Kind of get your heart rate going a little bit as we're getting warmed up. Now we're going to do a kickback. So here, just reach out, legs in that knee, and just pull back as you kick back each time. We're going to change, and here we're going to just punch side to side. So bend your knees a little bit, pulling the stomach in once again, and you just turn and don't punch all the way out. Just not quite straight with the arm. Always bringing the fists right near the chin. You come back to the center. It kind of crunches each time. Nice and easy at the beginning here. We're going to step side to side. So here again, just nice and easy. Take your time. And those knees kind of get used to now bending your knees. It kind of helps to make your stomach tighten as you bend your knees. Also strengthens your glutes, also your thighs. So glutes and thighs are getting worked through this whole time. And then for the bigger part of the class, this next 10 minutes about, we'll be doing stronger, higher and low speeds, kind of to help us to work harder and then kind of catch up a little, work a little harder. So, okay, so now we're going to march in place again in between. And if you feel like you want to work a little harder, you can do like a shuffle, if you'd like, instead of the marching in place in between. First, we're going to bend our knees and we're going to reach out long, right over your head, reaching out. So bend and reach, bend and reach. Great. Now we'll do double arms, so just bend and reach. Now single arms again, so just reaching each one. Just reach a little farther, if you can. Again, listen to your body. Now we'll do doubles. And back to singles again. And we'll march in place. So here again, just kind of bring it back, catching your breath. The next one we're going to do is we're going to bend our left knee, right one coming back, and land on the toe. Don't go all the way down each time you're landing. Just land on the toe and press back up. Weight is over your knee in front, and we'll crunch and reach. We'll do 8 more for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to balance right leg ahead, left one back, kind of landing on the toe, not all the way down on the foot each time, just landing on the toe and pressing up. Weight is over the knee, reaching out, and crunch and reach. And 8 more for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. March in place again. And now we're going to put our left one ahead, right one back. We're going to do about 16. So we're going to reach out, land on the toe. Great. Now right one ahead, left one back, landing again on the toe. Great. Now we'll march in place. So the next one we're going to do is we're going to bend our knees. And if you have something light, like a soft or 2-pound weight or a little ball or something, you can put it between your knees, hang on to it so it doesn't fall, or just without it. So all you're going to do is do the twist. And we're going to do 8 more for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. So with or without that little bit of a, little ball, little pillow, anything like that. So next we're going to kick ahead and reach opposite hand. So first, just nice and easy. And then reach it up, pressing the heel hand up. Next, we're going to start almost like you're stepping over like a towel in between or a line. So now you can do a little hop with it. Leave that hop out. for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. March in place again. Great. So now we're going to push a big punching side to side. So here, knees a little bent, pulling your stomach abdominals in. You're going to bring your hands from the center. Don't quite punch all the way through. Just stop it before you get to the end. Kind of lifting your foot up, tapping that foot behind. Great. You can punch a little farther, but not till the end. You don't want to snap your arm at all. We'll do 8 more for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. March in place again. Get your breath. Great. So for the next ones, for the ending of this last 4 to 5 minutes, grab your lightest weight or water bottle, that's lighter, or anything kind of small, a lighter weight, or nothing at all is fine too, because you're still going to be tightening, contracting your arms, shoulders. Great. So this time we're going to do that punch across the body, knees a little bent, and just nice and easy, nice and slow. You can go a little faster if you don't have a weight in your hand, but you do it very guided and not very fast, or you can speed it up if you have no weight. Kind of leaning a little bit forward, bend the knees, bend the knees, bend the knees. Great. Now we're going to reach overhead, single arms. Again, nice and slow. If you don't have weights, you can go a little faster. Bend those knees, reach, bend, reach, reach, bend, reach. Again, it has to be pretty light. Even a 5-pound weight, you would be going like this with a 5-pound. Very slow, very easy. Reach both up. Great. Next, we're going to do a kickback. So here, you can reach out forward. You don't need the weights. You can always set them down at any time. So you just pull and kick back. And now we're going to reach overhead, pull down. Place again. So for the next one, we're going to bend our knees about, you can keep it here a little bent and do 2 steps to the right, so 2 to the right and 2 back. To the right, bend those knees all through. So from the side, looks like that. Really keeping them bent, tightening that stomach in. And now shoulder height. slow it down to where you feel comfortable. So just kind of go right and left as you're comfortable. And a bit more shoulder height, or just like you're clapping. Lower down like this, you can keep it if you'd like. I'm just gonna do 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And 1 more to the right, and then left. March in place. Great. So next one we're going to do uppercuts. So think about the knees bent again. You're moving just the upper part of the body. So you keep kind of the waist down steady. So you're just going to punch up, bring that elbow back. Knees are bent quite a bit. You're reaching up only as far as you comfortably can. Kind of the movement is from the waist up. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. Last one we're going to do is just like you're jumping rope. So again, you're just going to go up and down, kind of swinging like you're got the jump ropes in your hand. In place. So we can set down any weights you have. If you don't, that's fine too. We're just going to slow it down. We're going to step to the right and left. Great. Just kind of slowing it down a little bit. And then we're going to do a kickback, but again, nice and easy. Just nice and easy. Great. Now we're just going to kick ahead. Just nice and easy again. And now we're going to tap the heel ahead. So just bend and tap that heel ahead. So get just from the side, nice and easy. You're kind of slowing it down yet. You can take a drink of water now or right when we're done with this, when we go to grab the weights for a few more with the weights. And now tap the toe. So cooling down again for that couple of minutes, at least 3 to 4. 5 is probably ideal if you've been really working hard, because you want to kind of help your body slowly adjust your heart rate, even the pumping of your blood, to just kind of slow down slowly instead of abruptly, where it can kind of pool by your valves and just kind of get where you have a little bit more even rhythm and stuff. So slowing down is really a great idea to really kind of catch your breath. Okay, so next we're going to grab our weights. We're going to start with the heavy ones. So 10 or 8, you have just 5s, that's fine too. Start with whatever you have. Don't worry. You might want to invest in some weights. Start with ones you can use now and maybe add another one as you become stronger. And doing some of the ones closer to the body, you can do heavier weights or straight up. But anything out to the sides or more, you want to do a lighter weight always. So here we're going to do bicep curl. We're going to do it like a hammer first. Elbows in, knees a little bent. Breathe out as you come up, in as you go down. So don't jerk it at the bottom or top. Breathe out. You can hold it for just a second. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. So in the weightlifting part, you want to tire your muscles. You don't want to have pain. You want to just feel like you can't quite lift that last one up. And you want to get your muscles tired. It really helps the bone and the muscle to get stronger. Your bone fills up and gets a little bigger. Your bones fill in and get stronger and less porous. So really works well to kind of tire your muscles lifting weight if you can. Great. So now we're going to turn it. We're going to see if we can do just a couple more. If not, just take a deep breath, kind of walk around a little if you'd like, or grab some water. So breathe out, going up, and coming down. Breathe out, going up, and coming down. Okay, go into one more. Breathe out, going up, and coming down. Great. So then we're going to set these down then. Actually, we'll do a forward deadlift. So here, you're going to just breathe out or in, either way. I like to breathe out going down. Breathe in as I'm doing the harder part to help my lower back. Just going to do 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. You kind of reaching down towards your shoelaces. 1 more then. Great. So we'll set the heavier weights down. So here, we're going to bend our knees again. And we're just going to, if you want to use the heavier ones, if they aren't real heavy, like only 8 or 5, we're just going to bring them shoulder height, reach overhead, and breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. You can do the heavier weights doing this, switch them out if they're too easy, or you could stay with that a little bit lighter. Bring them down to shoulder height or wherever you're comfortable. Great. Now we're going to lift them straight to the sides. Bend your knees and just out to the sides. So nice and easy. So breathe out, going up, in, coming down. Just slow it down. In. Now we're going to reach them back. So again, you're bending your knees, just reach back and forward. So just keeping upright. Only going back as far as you comfortably can. Great. And the next one we're going to do is we're just going to do shoulder rolls. And then we'll do single shoulder rolls. Great, and then we're just going to raise them forward and down. So knees bent, breathe out, breathe in. And great, breathing out, going up, in, going down. Breathe out, going up. Try a few more. So again, just take your time. You know, sometimes even doing like shoulder, wrist rolls, even going up and down, just like that with your wrists. So different things you can do to kind of strengthen your arms, shoulders. Great. So now you can either stretch standing up and stretch your legs, or stretch pulling the hips forward. We'll do a tiny bit of that at the end. We're going to do a little bit on the floor. So when you're doing like your floor exercises, it's great to have a good mat. A braided rug will work to go down to your hands and knees, or sit down. Whatever works is great. So you really want to take your time. We're going to go onto our hands and knees first. And we're just going to line up gently and raise right arm, left leg. Again, just straight out as comfortably as you can. And switch now, left arm, right leg, pressing out gently. Here we're going to go onto our elbows. Instead of forwards, your back kind of goes down. You want the back kind of raising up. Bring it in a little bit. And here we're just going to raise and lower one leg first. Keeping the stomach pulled up so the back is pressing up towards the ceiling. Tighten that stomach to press and hold the back flat. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. Now we'll switch and do the other knee. So again, stomach presses up, back presses up, straighten that one leg back, and just raise and lower, kind of pulling that stomach into the back. And we'll do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. So then for the plank, you can do the same thing. You can stay with your arms bent and put one foot back and then the other, turning that toe forward. And don't go too far down or too far up, just kind of wherever you can so your back is pretty straight. And you can always set the knees down. And then we're going to reach just back, pressing back, reaching. So you can come forward onto your elbows, bringing the knees in so your back is pressing up, or you can straighten your arms. And then place one foot back and then the other. Again, just as far as you're comfortable in that nice straight board. So in the plank, think about tightening the stomach. Helps all through your core. And relax one knee and the other again. And here, we're going to just bring the hands a little farther ahead and just stretch and look up toward the ceiling. And relax back. Great. So we're going to lay on the floor. So take your time. Make sure you get comfortable, that you have room to roll back. So here, you can hang on to a weight or just think about leaning back. So here, you're just going to do just like you're rowing a boat, but you're at an angle, leaning back. You can always keep your hands farther apart if you'd like, if it's a little easier. But again, just take your time, really thinking of your back as straight in that line. So as straight as it can be, but you're leaning back at that angle. Great. So then we're going to lay back down, rolling back. Just hang on to your knees and round back. So here we're going to put our arms out shoulder height. We'll bring one knee in on the other end. You drop the knees a little to the right as you look to the left. Back up, look up, drop the knees to the left as you look to the right. Keeping the shoulders down. Deep breath in, looking up. Drop the knees to the right as you look to the left. And then back up, looking up, drop the knees to the left as you look right. Back to center. You're going to drop one foot, then the other. So again, just take your time, kind of stretch a little if you'd like. Here, we're going to think again. Lift up your hips, line up shoulders, hips, knees, feet. For the bridge, we're going to bring our hands right along our sides. We're just going to lift the hips up. And relax down. So try it. Tighten the hips, the knees, press up. And relax down. And then tighten the hips, the knees, pressing together. Lift up. And relax back. Last time. Hips press together, knees press together, lift up. Great. And now we're going to go ahead and we're going to just pull one knee into the chest and stretch the other one out. So really think of that knee pulling in. And then switch, pull the left one in, and then stretch that right one out. Again, as far as you're comfortable only. And then that knee, great. We're going to roll over. And here, again, take your time. You're going to just lay pressing your hands down and looking up towards the ceiling or wall. And then we're going to come down, press our hands up, our legs pressing out, a little bit pressing up as straight as you can. And relax. And here we're going to go ahead. Just going to go ahead and get up and just kind of relax. Take a deep breath in, bringing the stomach forward, breathe out, rounding forward, reaching, your stomach's pulling back. Deep breath in and breathe out. Deep breath in and breathe out. And just relax. So if you feel tight anywhere, that you want to stretch one side of your neck or the other, always do it for at least a couple breaths, then relax. Drop the ear toward the other shoulder. Just press gently and relax. And then relax back up. And even, reaching over. Stretch as far as you can, and then the other way. So hopefully you'll have kind of felt a little more stretched out, a little more comfortable. Always taking that time to take your breathing into account, pulling the stomach in to kind of help line up. That just tightens and helps your whole core, through this whole center part of your body, to be stronger, have more just balance and help with your body all through the day then too. And then just kind of strengthening your shoulders, even doing push-ups against a counter, leaning into the counter and pressing back off the counter or a wall. all those things to help you kind of work better. So you can do some toe raises and lift the toes. You can also kind of stretch the back of the hip there, bringing the other part of the body forward in the front to kind of stretch out. You can do all those stretches too that really need to kind of loosen up these muscles that get tight, to also our Achilles tendon and heel gets tight because we're not able to stretch that area very easy. That's why kind of just bringing your heel ahead and pulling back, and then lift your chest up a little. You'll feel it stretch along the back of the leg, and then the other side. Sitting back with a hand on your bent knee and looking up as far as you comfortably can to kind of let your whole body stretch out. So thanks for joining today, and have a great day in the sun. Bye.